Okay, good evening everybody, and today I want to explain this problem which is related to normal distribution. And if you have minimum idea, and if you know fundamentals of normal distribution, if you know properties of normal curve, then it is easy to understand. And I will post another video regarding properties of normal distribution and how to take the values from for standard normal distribution. And as you know, distribution is nothing but the we have binomial distribution, Poisson distribution, and normal distribution. And here I'm going to look at the simply the main use of distributions are to find probabilities. And here this problem is related to normal distribution, and here this problem is about to find the number of students. And the problem is, if the masses of 300 students are normally distributed with the mean 68 kgs and standard deviation 3 kgs. The question is, how many students have masses greater than 72 kg, less than or equal to 64 kg, between 65 and 71 kg. And here, by looking at this term normally distributed, we can easily identify this problem belongs to normal distribution. And otherwise, by looking at this term masses means masses are related to both integers and fractional values. Therefore, if fractional values are includes, that means the related random variable is continuous random variable. And if you look at this problem, we have to complete 3 bits here. And here this problem is all about finding this problem is not about finding probabilities. This problem is all about finding how many students, means number of students we have to find. And I will explain how to find this number of students. And now let me explain this problem. If the masses of 300 students are normally distributed with mean 68 kgs and standard deviation 3 kgs, how many students have masses greater than 72 kg, less than or equal to 64 kg, between 65 and 71 kg? And here the given points are masses of how many students? 300 students. Let us take that 300 as capital N. And here if you want to find how many means number, if you want to find, and simply to find that number, simply we have to find first probability. For example, if we take first bit, we have to find number of students who are having masses greater than 72 kg. If you want to find this number of students, first find the probability related to greater than 72 kg, and then simply if you want the number, first find the probability and multiply that probability with 300. That is enough. And if you want the number which is related to second bit, find the related probability of this and multiply that probability with 300. And if you want third bit, find the related probability and multiply with 300. That is simple thing. And now here that means we have to find first probabilities. That means you need to have idea on how to find the probabilities related to normal distribution. And now let me move on to this solution. Given points are, we have taken 300 as capital N, and in normal distribution, as you know, it is enough to have mean and standard deviation to find probabilities. To find probabilities related to normal distribution, it is enough to have mean and standard deviation, mu and sigma. Hence, given mean mu equals to 68 is given, and standard deviation notation will be sigma, which is given as 3, and simply if we have variance, the notation will be sigma square. And here let I'm going to take random variable. Let capital X denotes masses of students. And now, first of all, what I told before, first find probability of this. Now, the notation for first bit to find probability is P of X greater than 72. That is equals to, and here this X represents normal variate. Simply in normal distribution, to find probabilities we have to convert this X into Z, which is called standard normal variate. And now here to convert X into Z, we have the formula Z equals to X minus mu by sigma. And now that is equals to, let me convert this X into Z. That means we have to convert X into X minus mu by sigma. Make those changes, X minus mu by sigma. Two changes I'm going to apply on this side, therefore same changes apply on 72 minus mu by sigma. That is equals to, in the place of X minus mu by sigma, write Z greater than, replace mu by given 68, replace sigma by given 3, and now calculate 72 minus 68 by 3, and now we have 1.34, and here we have P of Z greater than 1.34, which is related to standard normal distribution. Z is called standard normal variate. Now here inside P, if you want, by using tables, if you want to find probabilities, we need to have inside P you need to have 0 to some positive number, but here we don't have any 0 to, and here and for this we have to write this one as a formula. And now if you want to obtain formula, write standard normal curve, one horizontal line, one vertical line, and now here horizontal line is x-axis and vertical line represents y-axis. Write a bell-shaped diagram which represents standard normal curve, and in middle the middle line will be represents z equals to 0. And now as you know, total area of this under this curve, total area will be from this side to this side will be 1. That means, and standard normal curve will be symmetrical means left hand side area will be equals to right hand side area. Therefore total area in left hand side will be 0.5 and total area in right hand side will be 0.5. And now here z equals to 0, and here point out where is 1.34 is a positive number, therefore that will be on right hand side of z equals to 0. Here I have pointing this 1.34 here, and here after pointing 1.34 write a vertical line and by touching that curve. And now simply probability means area which is greater than 1.34 and shaded that area which is greater than 1.34. This is the area we have to find. And now from this curve, after compulsory we need to draw this diagram. After drawing this diagram, simply the formula will be, and we want this area. If you want this area, what is the total area on this right hand side? 0.5. From 0.5 take off this area. That means from 0.5 taking off means minus area, means area from 0 to 1.34 I'm going to taking off. That means P of 0 to 1.34. How can you write 0 less than z less than 1.34? You can write less than or less than or equals to, because this is related to continuous. And now here inside P, what I told, if we have 0 to positive number, by using tables we can find our required probability. No need to use any formula, already we have probability values. And here from we have the tables. I'm going to show the tables. Those these are the standard areas, means probabilities under standard normal curve from 0 to, and here these are z values, these are also z values. And now here from 0 to these are all probabilities. And if we want to find this probability, these are all probabilities, and we have to check out the answer from these values. And here from 0 to, and let us convert that 1.34 as 1.34, 1.3 plus 0.04. And here once go through tables, these are the tables we have. Where is 1.3? Here 1.3. Where is 0.04? Here there is 0.04, 0.04, 1.3, 1.3. Therefore the related probability will be 0.4099. And here I have written that probability 0.4099. 0.5 minus 0.4099 means 0.0901. This is only probability related to x greater than 72. And now I don't need probability, I need number. As I told before, if you want number of students, that is equals to multiply that probability with n, and now n is 300 into probability is this one, and if you multiply we are getting 27.03, and if you round off this number to 27, that means hence 27 students out of 300. Out of 300, how many students? 27 students have masses greater than 72 kg. And by using this knowledge we can find the remaining 2 bits also. And here I'm going through next two quickly. I'm going to complete this, and again for second bit I'm going to find probability of less than or equals 64. Makes those same changes, x minus mu by sigma minus mu by sigma, right in the place of this z, and replace mu and sigma and z less than or equals to, calculate this minus 1.34, and we don't have inside p02, therefore draw a vertical line, draw a horizontal line, draw a bell shaped diagram, point out where is middle, in the middle z equals to 0, and point out where is minus 1.34. Minus 1.34 will be left side of z equals to 0. And if you want probability, that means area which is less than or equals to less than minus 1.34, this is the area I need, and simply the formula will be from 0.5 total area, take off this part. This part means probability from minus 1.34 to 0, and 0.5 minus p of 0 less than z less than 1 minus 1.34 to 0, 0.5 minus p of 0, and here negative to 0 is not acceptable because we have one side areas, we have positive side areas, these are all. Therefore by using symmetry, minus 1.34 to 0 area will be equals to 0 to 1.34, therefore this is called symmetry. Using that, write this one as p of minus 1.34 to 0 as 0 to 1.34, and same as this probability, same as first bit probability, therefore the answer will be this, and here this is probability, not the number. If you want number of students who are having masses less than or equal to 64, multiply with 300, and by using this knowledge complete third bit. This is the third bit we have, minus 1 to 1 we have, and vertical line, horizontal line, bell shaped diagram, minus 1 left side, 1 right side, and the formula will be minus 1 to 0 plus 0 to 1 probability, and in minus 1 to 0 by using symmetry change that one as 0 to 1, and 2 into both are same, 2 into, and 0 to 1, 1 means 1.0, write 1.0 as 1.0 plus 0.00, and where is 1.0? 1.0 is here, 0.00 is here, 0.3413 is the answer, 0.3413 I have written, and I have calculated probability and multiplied with 300. The answer will be 204.778, and if you round off, that will be 205. That means out of 300 students, 205 students are having masses in between 65 and 71. Thank you.